Yeah, good afternoon, ma'am. I'm doing fantastic. And thanks for asking. What about you?
Yes, I'm also doing great. Thank you for asking me too. Tell me, how's your day so far?
Yeah, it's been, I can say, I spend a lot of time with my family. So, yeah, it's okay.
Okay, great. So, please introduce yourself first because you are here on my YouTube channel for the very first time. So, I really love to know about you.
Yeah, to be honest, I really like to introduce myself. And I'm Nageshwar. I'm a primary school teacher from Andhra Pradesh. I work in a village which is 50 kilometers away from Vizag city. And these days, I am completely focusing on my communication skills so that I can become a better speaker, a better father, and a better teacher. That's all about me.
Wow, what a wonderful introduction from your side. Thank you so much for giving me your introduction. So, as I come to me, my name is Meenakshi. I'm from Punjab, and currently I am homemaker, proud mother of one daughter. Meanwhile, I'm running a YouTube channel by the name of Meenakshi English Vibe. So, it's a nutshell introduction from my side. Okay,
Yeah, that's a great introduction. Yeah, great
okay.
to know all about you.
Right. So, as you mentioned, like, are you a teacher in primary school? So, tell me something about your school. How do you teach students? Like, do you teach in
Yes,
elementary
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm working. I work in a elementary school, so they will be from the class one to class five. They're very young, like 6 years old to 10 years old. So yeah, I teach them. Sometimes I teach them in English, and sometimes I teach them in my mother tongue, which is Telugu. So yeah, it's been around more than 10 years since I started my teaching journey. Yeah, now I can teach any child.
Wow, what a wonderful. Okay, so do they like English also? Do they speak in English also? As you mentioned, sometimes I talk to them in English. So, do they like English language as well? Do they understand English?
Not so, ma'am. They prefer Telugu because they're very young. They cannot understand English. But sometimes I use English, some short sentences like imperative sentence like bring the duster like that, ring the bell, don't make noise. Like these kind of sentences I use there.
Wow, wonderful. That's great because for children, I guess small words, small sentences are enough to understand, isn't it? Because once they grown up, they would be aware of little sentences, small sentences, right? Because if I talk about my childhood, our teacher, not able to talk us with us in this language in English, so that could be the reason now I have to struggle a lot while speaking. So whatever I have learned so far because after having my daughter. So but if you have environment around you in your childhood, so it could be a easy task for you in future that you are aware of small things, small sentences, so you don't need to face the music, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly, ma'am. Yeah. Initially, we cannot make them fluent, but we can make them understand this language. If we keep on speaking in English, yeah, they come to understand the words and they come to understand and the familiar words. So I think if we speak, it will be helpful for them.
Yes, yes, exactly. But nowadays, I have seen in CBSE school, mostly in ICSE board, they are habitual to speak only in English. Like my daughter goes to CBSE school, but still she speaks in Hindi, not our native language, because our native language is Punjabi. So she speaks only in Hindi, not everything in English, only small words, but still it's impacts on her, like a pothole, barefoot, many words which are only in English, right? So
Yeah.
later she can make some sentences in English as well. But if she's not aware of little things, small words, so how she will make sentences, right? So I guess small words and small sentences can also help them in one way or another.
Yeah, exactly. Not only in school, we have to speak at home also. Yeah, like, do you speak in English at home?
Yes, sometimes. Not every time,
Yeah.
because our environments, living in Punjabi environment. So my husband does not like English. So my daughter also sometimes she neglects, and she just shut her ears as well. Mama, please don't talk to me in English. I don't know why, but now she's taking interest. As I on Sunday we visited park, so where she told me herself that Mama, I also wanted to make a video with you. So I just posted recently, like where she mentioned about the raw vegetable names, and I said her like, how are you? She said, I'm pretty good. We are in a park. So I think these small things can lead to success, can lead to more big sentences. So sooner or later she will take interest, because so far she's only 5.5. She does not know the value of this language. So this could be the
Yeah, I
right.
think yeah, she will definitely speak in English. Yeah, I haven't seen the video in your channel. I will definitely watch the video of your daughter. So yeah, I
Sure.
think it would be better if you speak to her in English.
Hmm.
No matter she likes or not, you should keep on speaking in English. At my home also, I have two boy children. Their elder son is 5 years old, and the younger son is 1.5 year old. Even with the younger son also, I speak in English. No matter he understands or not, I speak in English only.
Very
I
nice.
think I think definitely help them to understand this language.
Yes,
Once
yes.
they grow up, it will help you. It will help them. Yeah.
Right, right, right. At least they know. Sooner or later, they will ask you. Like yesterday, she was saying to her father that, "Do you know the meaning of this word in English?" And her father neglected that. No, I don't know. And she said, Mama taught me that this is the meaning of this word. So sometimes she takes interest as well, but not every time. But that's enough for me. Later she will get through in this language, no problem. Okay, so tell me that when did you start your English learning journey, and why did you start? Is there any particular niche? Because you speak very well, you are a fluent in this language.
I don't see myself as a fluent speaker. I know I'm a learner. I have been learning this language for the past 6 months. I
Okay.
started in December 2025. Before that, I was hesitant to speak. I didn't even start speaking. I know I'm capable of understanding this language, but I'm not. I was not confident enough to speak. Somehow, I started my journey by watching all these YouTube videos, some English related videos like Ram sir and Shanta ma'am's videos. And after that, I realized, okay, if I can practice, I would definitely speak like that. Now I'm able to express my thoughts and feelings in a comfortable way, I can say. That's all about my journey. Yeah.
Wow, means it has been only 6 months that you have started your learning journey. Before that, you were not able to speak, or you didn't know about this language. I am right.
I can understand. Before 6 months ago, I could understand this language, but I didn't start speaking.
Okay.
Yeah, when it comes to speaking, I'm just 6 months old only.
Wow, wonderful. So nowadays, what's your approach? How do you learn this language? Could you please tell us? It would be benefit for our audience as well.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. I don't do anything fancy. I just watch videos. I just speak to the people. I have been part of many WhatsApp groups. I think 4 to 5 WhatsApp groups. When I feel free, I go there and I speak. I speak to different people from different states, even from different countries, Bangladesh, Nepal, and many other countries. So I speak to them. These are the practice I have been doing. I know that reading and writing can be vital, can enhance my vocabulary and enrich my speech. But I somehow am not into reading and writing, but I need to do that.
Wow. Okay, but wonderful. Like it has been only 6 months, and people just understand where to start, how to start, right? And what kind of approach we should give on the particular language, because it's all about not our native language, right? If foreigners have to learn our language, it's not possible for them to learn within a 6 months, right? But on the other
Yeah.
hand, nowadays we have various of amenities. We have AI, bundle of things, bundle of data, various of videos on YouTube. But still, if you are interested, if you want to pick those things and you want to inculcate, later you can see the result. But if you are just watching, consuming the content, but you are not delivering the same, so I don't think so it will work for us, isn't it? So means you
Yeah,
speak,
exactly.
once you consume, then you speak. So that's why you are able to speak in this language, right?
Exactly. If you learn something, I think you have to implement that in your speech. Otherwise, it is none of your use. Like if you use as a new word, I think you have to speak the word at least for 5 to 10 times in the day. Otherwise, I think you'll forget it.
Yes.
So when, yeah, as you mentioned, when you are learning a non-native language, I think it will be very difficult if you don't have right partners. If you don't know the right approach, I think it takes a lot of time. If a foreigner learning our native language, if he stays in our area, I think he can learn in 6 months. But when he's staying in England and he's trying to learn Punjabi, I think it takes years.
Mhm. Yes, exactly. That's why I'm saying. Okay, so tell me, like, what do you find the most difficult thing in this language, like grammar, fluency, pronunciation? What do you find the most difficult thing in English?
Uh, at the moment, I'm not using an advanced vocabulary or new vocabulary in my speech. Even though I'm good at learning new things, I can't implement it in my speech. That is the reason. I think I need to practice a lot. But initially, it was very difficult for me to find partners. Like finding partners is the biggest issue in my speaking journey. But nowadays, there is no problem. There is no such problem because there are such applications like PV or peer up and some WhatsApp groups are there, so there will be no problem. But I think learning a new accent is the biggest challenge. Like you can learn the vocabulary and pronunciation, but with the practice you can have the fluency as well. But when it comes to learning a accent, I think it needs a lot of courage and it takes a lot of practice and it consumes a lot of time.
Okay. So do you believe in accent as well? Like, do you believe Indian accent, or is there any other accent like American, British? Which accent do you like the most? Because I believe personally,
To be honest,
I like Indian accent.
yeah, as an Indian, I love Indian accent. I think for me, I think Indian accent is enough. I don't want to learn any other accents, but uh, I think native speakers speak really good English. I think if you watch their videos, you cannot skip because the intonation and the pitch, high pitch and low pitch, I love it. But in most of the Indian speakers, they speak flatly. There are no ups and downs in their speech.
Yes.
But once you understand that, I think your speech will be sweet.
Okay. Thank you. But I'm not doing practice of anything. I guess it's naturally in me because I'm not into that much podcast shadowing. But I think now I should start. I have started only 2 or 3 days I followed shadowing practice. But again, I have to speak because I have a daughter. So I have to maintain my pace according to her convenience. So whenever she's at home, so that day I can't practice. Whenever she goes to school, then I have to practice. So there is no, particular roadmap of my day. So I really want that, okay, every day I should learn something, I should incorporate something in me, but it can't be possible. Still, I am content. No problem. Okay.
That's great. Yeah, I know. I know the pain. I think the very young children, taking care of young children is very difficult task. Since I'm in the summer vacation, I understand it. Sometimes I need to look after my two children. It will be very difficult. Doing your job is an easy job compared to looking after them. And feeding, cleaning, and everything, that is even worse. Yeah, I can understand it.
Yes, yes. But I guess we should enjoy their childhood as well. Because once they grown up, then you will not find anything. You have bundle of time. After that you can focus on your career, but still I guess we should strike a balance between our family, our health, as well as our success. If you are only giving time, you are just chasing your dreams, your goals. I don't think so that over the period of time you feel satisfied or you feel content. It can't give you a sense of gratification. But if you are ready to maintain a balance between your family, you are giving time them proper time, like you are happy from inside that I'm giving you time properly, you are my children. So I guess you can feel, or you can see the satisfaction inside you. So I feel that we should give proper time them. We should spend quality time with them as well, right? Because
Exactly. I believe that. Yeah.
please go ahead.
I believe that children don't like presents. Whatever
Yes,
you present at their birthday or any other occasions, I don't think they want that. But they want your presence. If
that's
you
it.
are present in front of them, that's enough for them. They
Yes,
enjoy playing with you. They enjoy talking to you, and they enjoy every minute that you spend with them. I know that. Yeah, as a parent, I think every parent should understand that.
right.
Running after money and running after chasing your dreams, that is secondary. But whatever time you have in your hands, you should spend with your children only.
Right, exactly. That's what I believe. I personally believe in this. When your child gives you priority, right? You are my mother, you are my father, I need your time, I want. But once they grown up and you want their time, and once they neglect you, then inside your deep down you feel I was like saying, right? So I don't want
Yeah,
that chance. Okay.
exactly.
So tell me, what challenges do you face while learning or speaking these days? Like, do you feel this is my challenge phase? I am really facing challenges while learning that particular thing.
I don't feel like that. Nowadays, I'm confident of speaking with anyone on any topic.
Hmm.
So I'm not like feeling any challenges at the moment. But speaking in front of people, not in the camera, or not in front of camera, speaking to people face to face, I think that's a difficult task for me because I have experienced twice or thrice only. So when it is needed, for the first 1 to 2 minutes, I cannot speak. Yeah, I cannot speak whatever I want to speak. So I need to improve that.
So how do you overcome that fear?
I think with the experience explains everything. So yeah, with the experience, I will definitely overcome that.
Okay, so have you ever tried to talk in person? Have you ever tried to talk in person with someone where you felt that now I am able to overcome my fear?
Yeah, I tried 2 or 3 times, but I couldn't tell. I couldn't speak what I really wanted to speak. So yeah, with the experience, I will get it. And one more thing, I would like to speak in front of a huge crowd. Like there are some teacher training programs are there in the early June. So I would like to speak in front of 100, 200 teachers. So I need to practice a lot. Yeah. So that is my goal.
That's
And
what.
I forgot that you asked me why are you learning? Why am I learning this language? And I need to answer that. For the sake of my children, to teach them English, yeah, to give the right atmosphere, to right environment to learn this language, and to be identified as a English speaker. I know
Yes.
that there are many teachers are there in our area, in our mandal or in our district. But when it comes to speaking English, I don't think anyone can speak English in teaching community. So I want to be one of the best English teachers. So that is the reasons that I started this beautiful journey.
Wow. Wonderful. That's a wonderful job, and giving environment to our children, it's itself very difficult job because they don't aware, what is right, what is wrong for them. But you know very well that what is right and what is wrong for my children, right? Even today itself, I was watching one podcast, and where I heard this thing, like the person was academically very, very good. He was top notch in academically, but still because of the communication, because he was lagging behind the communication due to the fact that he had to he was not able to crack that interview, right? So later he started working on his communication skills and he got the same opportunity. But nowadays, like, still do people feel that okay, we are good in every skill but not in communication, so it's not a big deal. But I don't think so. If you are good in academically, you have many skills inside you, but if you are lagging behind in communication skills, so in one way or another you feel that where I am lacking, why people don't give me priority, why I am not able to crack this interview, why I am not suitable in this particular job, right? So I think we should be good enough in this particular field in communication skills. What's your opinion in that?
Yeah, I totally agree with your words. Yeah, I think parents just looking at the academics only. They don't want their children to be fluent and to be good at communication. I think if you are good at communication, I think you can crack anything in a crack an interview, or people come to you and ask you or to join their institution. So I think people look parents should look at this on accept like communication, so that every children can be successful.
Yes, yes, exactly. Okay, so as you have started your journey just 6 months ago, but I am really amazed the way you speak. So, would you suggest anything to beginners? They still thinking and keep thinking to start their English learning journey, and what kind of approach should they follow? From where to start and how they can give good command over this language according to you.
Yeah, thanks for asking this question. But I think whatever you learn, just speak every day without skipping a single day. Just practice for 2 or 3 months. I think you will love this language, and that moment you will never leave this language. So I think do not look at any fancy things. You just start your English speaking journey. Do not waste a lot of time, because I'm telling you with the experience, I have wasted a lot of time. I have been thinking like, if I commit a mistake, if I fumble, people laugh at me and like that. Nobody laughs at you. If somebody laughs, I think that it's their fault. You just keep on going forward, and I think you will be unstoppable.
Okay. Right answer in a short way, in a brief, you gave a good answer that whatever we inculcate, whatever we incorporate, you don't just need to consume that thing, you should deliver that. Like, you should find partners and try to communicate. Don't bother about people. Let them judge, right? Let them think whatever they think about you. So, but you should start anyhow, and you can create a history. You can make a history, and people will ask you that how did you start and how did you reach this level? How did you achieve this milestone? Right? So,
Exactly. Yeah.
because
Nowadays, I'm experiencing the same thing. People asking me, how did you improve your communication skills? How long have you been learning? I have never thought that you would become like this. And even I told them, I didn't thought that I would become like this. I just tried and I became like this. Yes, you can. If you can try it, you will be like this. I told
right.
them, yeah.
Because ultimately we are a learner, right? We should consider ourselves as a learner until we die. I believe it so. Because once you feel that now I am full, I am enough, I don't need to learn more things, and you feel that okay, the other person is not good enough, I am only good. So your growth, I guess, would be stagnant somewhere. So we should give approach, and every day brings a new opportunity for us. We should embrace that opportunity and try to learn things from others, no matter the person is child or elder and younger one than us. We should learn anyhow.
Exactly. Yeah. Whatever you learned in the past is just a drop. There is always an ocean left there to learn. So there is always a room for learning. Yeah. You have to just ready to take things.
Right. Right. Okay. Do you have any question for me?
Yeah. Suggest me something so that I can become a better speaker.
You are already a better speaker. Whatever you are doing, you are on the right track, right? I am also like you. I am in the same boat. Whenever I learn, or like this time we are recording this session. After this session, I will go through my session. I will find my flows where I could speak better. What was my flows? Where I made a grammatically mistakes, right? And how a new expression I could use here. So that's my approach, learning new podcast every day, not every day, but at least once a week, right? And I don't chase new things every day. Like if I listen to any new video today, I try to listen to the same video over and again, at least in a day, twice or thrice. I prefer listening to the same video. So that is my approach. We should not run, we should stop,
Okay.
we follow, and we should follow the slow pace of learning, rather chase and run. Oh my god, when I will be fluent in this language? Not at all, it's not possible. So yes, that's how I am also learning. So you are also, because within a 6 month, if you can achieve this level, so the day is not far, like where you will be able to speak more better. You are already a good speaker, but I always, and in my every session, I say to everyone, there is always a room for improvement, and we should learn and try to become more better version for ourselves instead of copying others.
Thank you. Thank you for your kind words. And I should try that reviewing and recollecting what I do, and I should follow that. Reviewing. Okay. That's great.
Okay, then it was pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm really happy and glad, and thank you so much for sharing your insights. And okay,
Yeah.
then
Thank you so much. Yeah. Bye bye. Have a good day. Yeah.